case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1977, the Kansas Supreme Court heard a case between Richard Walker, the plaintiff, and Bernard Ireton, the defendant. These two parties had entered into an oral agreement regarding the sale of farmland for $30,500. Walker fulfilled his part of the agreement, but Ireton backed out, triggering Walker to sue for specific performance or enforcement of the agreed-upon contract. The issue of the statute of frauds, which requires real estate contracts to be in writing, was now at the center of the conflict, serving as Ireton's defense. Typically, case law requires enforcement of a written contract, but Walker appealed, arguing for the court to set aside the statute of frauds, citing equitable principles to avoid injustice. Despite Walker having fulfilled his obligations, the lower court sided with Ireton, dismissing the case on the grounds of the statute of frauds. This prompted Walker's appeal to the Kansas Supreme Court, bringing the focus to whether the statute still held water in the face of unexecuted but mutually agreed-upon terms written in a contract. The court determined that although Walker was entitled to a return of his down payment and relevant expenses incurred via updating the abstract of the plaintiff, the court did not require full compensation for Walker's attorney fees. This compensation was based on the principle of quantum meruit, or unjust enrichment, where restitution would only cover expenses that tangibly benefited the defendant. Ultimately, the Kansas Supreme Court upheld the lower court's decision, siding with defendant Bernard Ireton. In the end, the statute of frauds maintained its integrity, proving that even in the face of equitable principles and justice, the necessity for a written contract in real estate transactions remains paramount.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.